How can you make an IVF more successful? I think this is a question that every patient asks in order to give themselves the very best chance of getting pregnant following a treatment. There are many things that you can do at your end to give yourself the very best chance. So especially there are some lifestyle factors that have been associated with the implications on the outcome. So if you have any history of smoking, or even if you have cut down smoking, it is important that you give up smoking completely. Both it is relevant to you and your partner. Because we do know that the quality of the eggs are influenced, the response to the stimulation drugs can be affected, and this can in turn affect when we may be able to put the embryos back. On the same note, heavy alcohol consumption or binge drinking can affect both the outcome of the male infertility and the female infertility. Also, alcohol consumption during pregnancy can give rise to the fetal alcohol syndrome. So it is important that when you are preparing for the treatment that you abstain or restrict the intake. For women is 1 to 2 units a week, or for men it could be 3 to 5 units a week. But generally at London IVF and Genetic Center, we recommend patients to abstain totally for alcohol at least 3 to 6 months before starting the treatment. Excess caffeine and consumption should also be addressed. So if you, so general advice would be is to either totally abstain from caffeine or consume it in moderation. The caffeine consumption has been associated not only with infertility but also with increased risks of miscarriages. Further on, a healthy balanced diet is very important so that you give yourself the very best chance. The diet should be rich in macronutrients, micronutrients, trace elements and minerals, but for men it's important that it also contains zinc, selenium, lycopene, vitamin A, vitamin C. For women, it is important that they consume more oily fish to maintain more healthier ratio of the omega-3 to omega-6, because this is considered to have more anti-inflammatory properties and therefore might improve the success rate. Again, evidence is not robust, but these are some of the early studies that are being associated with different outcomes. Maintaining a healthier BMI is very important, because we do know with high BMI, patients' body mass index of more than 35 can have reduced implantation potential of the embryos, but can also have reduced stimulation response. So therefore, in order to have yourself an optimum numbers are collected as part of the treatment, and we are able to do a blastocyst or day 5 transfer, it is best that you start working on to the weight management strategy. On the other hand, patients with very low BMI can also have erratic response and are predisposed to certain complications such as ovarian hyperstimulation syndrome. So if you have a BMI which is less than 19, we would not recommend starting treatment unless you've brought the BMI to around 19 or 20. Overall, besides these, there's a stress management is an important part. So if you feel that you might be exposed to high levels of stress or you are stressed of the forthcoming treatment, then it is best you either take the counseling support. All patients going through fertility treatment can seek fertility counseling services at no extra cost at London IVF Genetic Center, either before, during or after the treatment. We believe that it is quite important to manage stress when patients are going through the treatment. In addition, you can on your own initiative consider practicing meditation or mindfulness to help you through the treatment. So these are some of the factors that you can do. I would also suggest that you start taking the folic acid or the pre-pregnancy vitamin supplements if you are starting your treatment.